Thank you so much. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you today, 19th of November, the year 2025, to the Music, Dorcas and Amo, or AMM, Music Extravaganza at Kindu Adventist Hospital. We are glad that as a church and as a complex, we are hosting this thing for the first time in this complex. My name is Pastor Solomon Ogutu Otieno, the pastor for Kindu Adventist Hospital. Right where I'm standing is the exhibition table for the Kindu Adventist Hospital Church. That is the main church. This is what the Dorcas have prepared for us this day. And this is a replica of what you're going to see all through in most of the stands you're going to have around this place. We really want to appreciate God so much for what he has done to us. At the same time, when you walk around, you're also going to see what the Adventist men have also done. Like the one I'm carrying, this in Doluo is called ko. I don't know the name in English, but what I know it is called ko. Some people will tell me it is called God, but I don't know. This is called ko. This one is in Doluo, it is called oliho, or rather cooking stick, or oluthkuon. You see, this one, all of them are Luos except this other one, who is not a Luo. Angie is not a Luo, but she, yeah. but she's one of us in Kindu Adventist Hospital. So let me take you through some of these things which are taking place. Now, when you move inside here, these are some of the displays that have been done. And Gendia Station, or Gendia East Station, is a combination of Ngoche District, combination of Nyaburi, Kindu Town, we have Karabondi, we have Ndiru Hills, are also part and parcel of the team in Gendia East Station. So some of these are the exhibitions that we have. Right behind here, we are also having another one. When you look, the Dorcas and the Adventist men have also done this. One thing you realize that is we have even the farm produce here. We have bananas down the other side. This table has been prepared so well. I don't know whether it has been prepared in the presence of our enemies. I can't tell. But these are some of the exhibitions, because these are some of the things that the ladies do to help us understand how some of these meals are supposed to be prepared. So this is one of the churches around that have done their work. This other side, when you look at this, you realize that we have different types of farm produce. Maize is here, millet is here, we have groundnuts there, we have cassava the other side, we have popo here, we have mangoes here, we have bananas, the sugar canes the other side, the vegetables are also here. These are some of the things that they've used. This is a yoke, which we normally use when we are farming. So as much as we want to teach on evangelism in terms of preaching the gospel, but you'll realize that we are so much into the concept of even helping the ladies and the men in the society to learn what they're supposed to do. What I'm putting on is a cape, and this one is a handwork that has been done by somebody. And these are the displays that we give out. So you realize that some of these things, when they are sold, the ones who have done them, the money they get, they use it for other things. So when you go down this other side, this is where we have also a number of churches. We have Kindu Central down this other side. This is Makanisa Mane. This is Mirembe SDA. You see, the same thing I was talking about the other side. Now these ones are the handmaids, the handwork which they've done. Somebody has just done it with the hands. No sewing here. It is just purely handwork. So a replica of what we are having up the other side is what is taking place. We can move this other side. At the same time, you realize that apart from the displays we are having, we are also today having the choir also singing. This is one of the choirs which have just sung, and they're part and parcel of this team. So apart from them displaying their produce, at the same time they'll also have a moment just to go down the other side and to present an item out of it. Now this one, where we are, this is Kindu Central. This is Kindu Central, one of the great churches that we have around. Their clothing can tell it all, that they are indeed central. So this is a display that they have. If you look the other side, we have very clean rice, which they've written in Dulu, it is called ochele, but I don't know whether it is ochele. It should be mchele. Mchele is in Kiswahili, they are telling me that. So it is ochele in Dulu. So we have different types of farm produce. The vegetables are here. This is pottery. We have pottery here. Basketry is also here. This is what they've done. This is a handwork which I was talking about. Some of them have just done it with their hands. Now, when you come to this other side, you realize now this is where we now have the display. The display itself. If you can start from this place. Let's start from this place. These are different types of cakes. We have the plain cake is here. The sorghum cake is the other side. This one is sorghum. This is also sorghum. This is millet. This is millet. Then at the same time, different types of juices that we have. Then we have bread. We have, these are the chapatis. Then when you go, you realize that, like for example, these are spices. And some of them are beverages. We have beverages. Oh, these ones are beverages. Then we have, these ones are beverages. I'm trying to check. Yes. So this is Kindu Central. And this is what they have displayed. This is called a pot. Can you just open it? Traditionally cooked. That is osuga, traditionally cooked. That is dek, traditionally cooked. This is groundnut soup. This is groundnut soup, traditionally cooked, and it is normally taken with rabon. We call it rabon, but in English it is sweet potatoes. Yes. So these are some of the things that they've done. Apart from this, you realize this uniform is not for the display, but these are another choir altogether. Apart from the display, they also do it in singing. Kindu Central. Yes. I wish we captured them when they were singing. You are going to like their singing. That uniform, I think I'm the one who designed it. Yes. Mark the wabe. Kakanye. Yes. This is Kanyadiang SDA. Kanyadiang SDA is just along the Kindu Homa Bay Road. On your left as you are headed towards Homa Bay. They are good when it comes to handwork. And this is one thing that is commendable about this church. When you look around, you realize that a good number of these things are made by the hand. For example, the other side, you look at that lady, that is what she's doing. This is not a finished product, but the finished product is this other side. So this is what they do best. So you realize that this is the handwork which they're doing at home. So apart from just ladies just being idle, we teach this one as one of the things that is supposed to be done. So in Kenya Lake, we are thriving so much. Apart from just evangelism of spreading the gospel through the Bible and the message itself, this one also speaks for itself. So like I've said, this is Kanyadiang SDA Church. This is Nyanjwa SDA Church. This is now what I was talking about. This is pure farm produce. We have the pawpaw is here. We have bananas which are here. Mangoes are here. You look at the lemons are also there. They've really gotten it. So this is what we are trying to encourage so that everybody can participate. And also the women ministry, the Dorcas, and also the AMO. This time round, we are dealing just with the Dorcas and the Adventist men. They're the ones who are helping us. Over there is their table where they've displayed what they have cooked, which we've also seen a replica of what has been happening in other places. This is a stand of the display for Gendia main church. Something is synonymous with Gendia main church, and let me explain. When the SDA church came to Kenya, we know very well that in 1906, again, the church was established in Gendia Hills, and this is the place where it all started from. So the ones who have displayed their work here, this is now where the SDA church itself started from, where we call the Gendia main SDA church, up in Gendia Hills, where we have the conference offices, we have Africa Herald Publishing House. At the same time, we also have Gendia Boys just next to it. All those ones seems to be as landmarks of where the SDA church itself started from, is when it started over to this other side where now we have the hospital. This is Jerry SDA church. In the Seventh-day Adventist church, you realize that over time we have the custodians of the history of the church itself. And there are people who can let you understand how the history of the church has been. Now, when you look at Jerry, something is very nice and which is very commendable, which you can talk about. All these ladies, a good number of them are old custodians of the history of this church. Now, this is Jerry. Now, when you look at them, they were saying these are elderly ladies, custodians of the history of our church. And also in this area of Kenya Lake Conference. This is their display that they have, that they presented. Now, one thing which is commendable, I told you the other side that the first church to be established in Kenya Lake, or rather Kenya as a whole, was Gendia main. But the custodians of history, this lady who is here, is one of the ladies who came with the church all the way from Gendia main to Jerry. So you realize that we are talking about the transfer of history. They come from the main church. As we are now establishing many other churches, she becomes as one of the pillars, as one of the people who decided to spread the gospel. So from Gendia main, where the church started in 1906, now we go down to Jerry SDA church. The first church again. The first church which was established from Gendia main. Yes, so when we came from Gendia main, now the first to come from that was Jerry SDA, and she's one of the people who took it down to Jerry.